Hello, I am Thomas Henry Huxley, a scientist and advocate for reason and critical thinking. Let me share with you a principle that has guided my life and work. The deepest sin against the human mind is to believe things without evidence. When I first expressed this idea, it was in the context of the 19th century struggle between science and superstition. It was a time when humanity's understanding of the world was advancing rapidly, yet many clung to ideas unsupported by evidence, driven instead by tradition, authority, or fear. I saw this as not just an intellectual failing, but a moral one, because the human mind, capable of reason and inquiry, should not be shackled by ignorance or dogma. Believing without evidence undermines the very foundation of knowledge. It is to surrender our ability to question, to explore, and to understand. It blinds us to truth and leaves us vulnerable to manipulation. During my time, the scientific method, built on observation, experimentation, and evidence, emerged as the antidote to this dangerous tendency. It showed us that progress comes not from accepting ideas blindly, but from subjecting them to scrutiny. Now let us consider how this applies to our modern world. The principle is no less vital today, and perhaps even more so. We live in an era of vast information where knowledge is at our fingertips, but so is misinformation. The ability to discern fact from fiction is under constant assault by the sheer volume of unverified claims, propaganda, and conspiracy theories. Take, for example, the current global challenges. From climate change to public health crises, the stakes are immense. Yet, decisions that should be informed by evidence are often clouded by false narratives or outright denial. When leaders and citizens alike choose to believe without evidence, the consequences are real. Inaction, division, and harm to people and the planet. Consider the geopolitical landscape. In the context of conflicts, like Ukraine's struggle against Russian aggression, misinformation becomes a weapon. Narratives crafted without evidence sow confusion and undermine trust, leaving allies divided and adversaries emboldened. History shows us that belief untethered from evidence can justify wars, erode democracies, and destabilize entire regions. But this principle is not just about large-scale events. It is deeply personal. When we believe without evidence, we give away our power to think critically. We become susceptible to fear, manipulation, and control. We forfeit our capacity to engage with the world in a meaningful way. The solution lies in fostering a culture of inquiry. We must teach ourselves and future generations to question boldly, to demand evidence, and to think critically about the information we consume. Truth does not fear scrutiny. It thrives on it. To believe without evidence is to betray the gift of reason. To demand evidence is to honor the potential of the human mind. In our pursuit of progress, justice, and truth, let us not falter in this duty. Today, in an age of disinformation and hybrid warfare, my words hold new urgency. The battle for truth is not merely an academic exercise. It is a fight for the future of our societies, our freedoms, and our shared humanity. I ask you to reflect. What do you believe and why? Are your beliefs grounded in evidence, or have they been shaped by assumptions, convenience, or fear? In this moment, the choice to demand evidence is the choice to safeguard truth itself. For more insights into the challenges of misinformation and the fight for truth, visit information-warfare.com. Together, let us honor the power of evidence and the resilience of the human mind. Thank you.